Hello everyone, welcome to the 4th devlog of the game. As you might have noticed, I took quite a while for a break, and most of that time I spent implementing things such as this, which allows me to adjust volume, mute it so that you won't hear it, and some other things. And to give you a reference, I'm going to open a list I've been using for the game development. As you can see, there are the current things I want to work on, things I might work on, and things I've added. For now, I've just got to some minor things, along with a console, which has two commands. Setting speed to 0 will set you to the normal movement speed. Oh yeah, and you have these options. If jetpack is enabled, then you have a jetpack which burns through coal. I'm going to create a new one to show you what it looks like. As you can see, currently it's turned off. If I enable it, I can't do it because coal is out. So to show you, I'll give myself the 100 coal since it uses 10 a second. But you might also notice that there's audio for it. And every now and then you see it cuts out a bit. That's whenever it enters a new chunk. I can't remove that because it's entering a chunk and has to load more chunks. So that's a constant thing I can't remove. Anyway, beyond that, I've also put a bit of effort into being able to do that. And as you can see, if I reach a certain amount of something, it says a lot of. Beyond that, you press the squiggly line or the key right next to 1 on your keyboard to open console, and you press tab to open the modification menu, which they're all saved. I've also added a new tab in the build menu, which is natural things, which costs the exact same as it takes to as it gives when you mine them, so that way you can do other things. Currently I haven't added much else, but I have optimized the efficiency of things so you can drop these if you feel you're going too fast still, down to a lower level, whatever level you seem to think fits. And due to bugs with the animation it plays when you joined or left the game, I had to remove them. So now it'll automatically start or leave without the pointless animation it played. So with much other things, I haven't done too much beyond this. I hope you enjoyed. I'm planning on adding conveyor belts and whatnot later. Yeah. The biggest thing was, this is a current tower script which sets the volume and whatnot upon entering, along with opening your files and removing them. And then the player script, if you look at the side, as you can see, there are a lot of things it has to do, most of which are entirely built around placing and removing of cells, purely for the player to place and remove. It's big, but I made it as compact as possible in an attempt to ensure that it runs more efficiently. Load game is probably loading all the game data it needs to, and save game stores them all in a line with \ns which enter the next line. And when it begins, it loads your chunk positions of the player to load the chunk you should be in. And because that's a bit useless, I'll pop that off. Anyway, beyond that, there's also the object data, which has the buildings, their sizes, the materials, the data, which holds the ground cells, what needs ground, collision, the drills, and blocks that grow. Block growth, remove the ability for something to have grass on us, or it'll keep dirt from going into grass or other such things like that, if it can grow. The drill data holds the drill's data, and the resources are things that can be drilled. As you can see, there hasn't been too much added, but if I were to go down here, the majority of the player, here's the console script, where if the text begins with the console, it'll remove that and split it by the space for the thing it's doing, along with what it's giving you for the give command. And for set speed, it removes it along with its space, and it sets that to your speed boost. Beyond that, the mods are the modifications to the player. If you think there are any other modifications I should add, feel free to give them to me, or tell me what you think I might add to the game. I am perfectly fine with whatever you think would be nice. Give anything, even a storyline. I don't care. I'd actually love to hear what you guys think I should add, because I'm just doing this for fun. I don't really have a reason behind it. I just really want to make something and decided a game would be best. Resulted in me going big, and I've been enjoying it. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Till then, goodbye.